Alright, peace. What up? Just want to do a little video, another video there. I'm saying First Corinthians third. Um, this is a lot of times that we in life, just in general. You see as a child and as a kid, you see things differently than now as an adult. So that happens a lot. Whether it's like people that you grew up with, or different movies you watch, different things you do grow up doing, or different TV shows and uh, you know things that you grew up doing or grew up throughout your childhood, different things you experience. Now as an adult, you see it differently. I think this is even used. The scriptures is even used in everyday life. Um, So I'm giving First Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. When I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. So yeah, that's going into a lot. So when he's a child, when he's Paul's laying out, um, here laying out. When I was a child, I understood things as a child. I saw things as a child. Now that I'm older, I looked at things differently. That happens a lot, like especially like with the like say for example, different cartoons or different TV shows you watched or different things you watched. Like as a kid, you didn't even know. It's like, oh, what up? What's going on here? I think Dave Chappelle had a joke about one of his stand-ups years ago. He's like how he's watching cartoons and how he views it differently. He was um like Pepe the Pew, and how he was like kind of like um he was like looking, he was watching. He's like, man, hold up, Pepe, like take it easy, like this guy's out of control. But as a child, you probably didn't think much of it. That happens a lot, when I'm watching certain things. Like, and of course, like even a lot of us growing up see the Disney movies. Like that's like programming and on with kids at a young age, with a lot of children at a young age. It's like you, as you get older, you see things differently. Like, wait, this has different elements of this and this, and it's kind of like weird. Just kind of, I don't get what kind of messages they're actually trying to put now. So, that's why I think this scripture, this applies a lot of people's lives in general. So, um, yeah, this happens to me a lot. Like certain things I watch, certain things I experience, I look at it differently than while I was a kid. It's like, okay, now I'm just kind of seeing it for what it is. Even still, um, that still happens to me as an adult. How as a young adult, that still, um, you know, how things happen. So I'm gonna read it again. Uh, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. So yeah, that happens a lot. So because many of us probably grow up watching certain things or listening to certain things, and you kind of um, look at it differently now. It's like we kind of like you kind of go back and listen or watch and like, wait, I missed that and that and that and that, and that's saying this and this saying that, and this is the message is trying to actually saying, oh, you just look at it differently, and sometimes it can like confound you, or it's like a great like kind of revelation, like, oh, okay, wow, that's what that was actually saying the whole time. So yeah, read it. I'm read this in the Oxford. I'm gonna see what it says in the it's the Oxford site. I'm see what this reads in Oxford. Okay, let's see. First Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spoke like a child, I thought like a child, and reasoned like a child. But when I grew up, I finished with childish with childish things. So basically, that's saying the same thing. So yeah, so we all that kind of all happens to us. Like you view things differently than when we're children. You see things even differently. It kind of develops more. Kind of you see things differently as a teenager. And now becoming adults, you see things totally differently than as a child. So that kind of happens with a lot of people. So I just really wanted to bring that out because that just happens with you know now it's like you can watch that mainly happens with me a lot with not only people I dealt with um but like different things I grew up listening to or grew up watching. Like now that you will watch it again or see it again, it's like okay, you view it in a different light. So you know this scripture can touch on many aspects, but I just want to it, that scripture on this kind of angle. So yeah, hopefully y'all guys, hope whoever's viewing this got something out of it, and hopefully this is edifying. So, and I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. So peace.